Hello everybody, this is Matador again from freetradingvideos.com. It's still June 16th, 2009, and I've been waiting for this all day after a nice little run up here. Again, testing resistance. Kind of came back, formed another sort of symmetrical triangle, and then sold off now back past our gap fill from the open. So this is finally a good sized break. If that will hold, that'll be a nice resistance. Looking for a return to the lows from yesterday. So we'll see what happens, but that's a pretty significant swing low from the previous one, even from these back here. So that's definitely a break. There's a different feel than the rest of the market day this morning when things were consolidating up here. And also, you can look at the VIX, put in just a little bit of a run up here, but not, I would say not significant in a lot of ways. So watch the sell-off here. The tick and the trend. So here's the trend itself rising to 1.28, getting into that bearish zone, and the trend Q. Not really following that, but still in the neutral range. Classic consolidation behavior, and also then the tick kind of just vacillating up and down as typical. So what I'm looking at again is the S&P. If it can hold on to this, make a lower swing high, and work its way south below yesterday's low, then that will be that'll be another crack, I would say, in the markets, and especially if we can base again on this low. So be careful again. This whole thing is becoming a test now of the high base consolidation that we've been watching so nicely in the broad market. So here's going up in up time frames. So beautiful high base, a little bit of a crack yesterday with an unfilled gap, basing on a low, and again in the face of a declining 50 MA in here and a 50% retracement. We've been watching these things. It's not atypical to see a sell-off like this. Maybe even a higher swing low put in. We can consolidate for a while, possibly and go higher, or it could be the beginning of a good-sized downturn again. We just need to watch out for that. Trade smart by understanding the broad market environment as we go forward, and that's it. So again, OIX, if you're looking at that, you can see also here good size sell-off returning to the low from yesterday as well. And then the bank sold off sharply this morning. I'll go to a smaller time frame after big gap up in resistance here, even on a little 3-minute chart into the declining 200 MA, big sell-off, and now we're vacillating about 50% retracement on a symmetrical triangle. So we'll be watching both of those things, also seeing if the trends can match up a little bit better, even as the trend is rising now and the VIX is falling. Again, a divergence. So again, watch the S&P 500 on the next swing high, and trade smart into this. This is a pretty interesting volatile day. At one point we had a huge VIX spike and a sell-off in the bank, but the markets were rising as well right before this sell-off. So again, see how these things match up before you go long or short into a consolidating kind of market. That's what I see. We're having a blast in the chat room if you haven't checked it out. We maxed out at 100. We had it capped there, and at this point we may think about opening it up to more, but right now it's sort of a first come first serve for the first 100 people in there, and it's really fun to be in there talking about all these things as they happen real time. So trade well, trade smart, and I'll talk to you soon. Look forward to D7's video at the close and get some insight there. Take care, everybody.